Hey, how's it going out there? Today's action figure review is the Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive Gray Suit Black Widow. And may I start off and say that this figure is just very, very, very impressive. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the color scheme. I don't know if it's the head sculpt, but they went above and beyond. I mean, as you can see, I'm admiring the packaging on this figure. It comes jam packed with so many accessories. Look at that beautiful box art. I do have an extra one that I will keep in box, and I'm gonna open this one that, as you can see, has slight damage on the box. But it's just an amazing figure all around. That head sculpt with the hair, it's amazing. I'll go into further detail, but I'm just like admiring the paint job. I don't know, it's just that shade of gray on the box, that shade of gray on the Black Widow figure itself is just very impressive. That isn't to say that the figure does not come with some flaws, it does, but the pros do outweigh the cons, and we'll take a deeper dive as we unbox her right now. She is just jam-packed with accessories, a jetpack, a shield jetpack, flame effects for said jetpack, multiple arms, bracers that fit on her wrist that have different effects, one for firing her shots, like if she's firing one of her widow stings, and then a smoke effect like after she fired the shot, and that's very surprising. I did not expect that from a figure. Let's get her out of the package and take a closer look at the sculpt. The sculpt is very impressive. One thing I do wish it would have came with is swappable arms. Like, let's have swappable gray arms just so she could like not have the jacket on, but as you could see, like the jacket is painted onto the arms and sculpted onto the arms, except that's one of the black marks or red on the ledger, if you will. It has, you could see some of the gray on the jacket outside of like the arm, you know, like on the shoulder, like kind of socket area, and to me that's a black mark right there, a penalty. They could have done better, I would say, and it would have been excusable if she would have had swappable arms. She does have great articulation in the legs though, as you can see right there, the ankle rocker, double jointed knees, and on both sides, as I'm trying to focus like always, and you know, good rotation, good swiveling all around on the figure, thigh swivel right there. But I will point out the second penalty, and that's that she can't really do the splits. And for being a super spy, I don't know, maybe it's too much of me to ask if she's able to do the splits in her figure. Maybe the sculpt didn't lend itself to that, and that's an amazing sculpt on her. Amazing face sculpt, much more than anything, but still amazing body sculpt as well. It just seemingly fit the Black Widow because she's not really petite, but she's also not really buxom either. So this is a perfect sculpt for her. And now I'm getting to like other aspects of the articulation on the arms. Speaking of aspects, as you can see, a jump cut, because I did not notice this originally, but she actually does have like this deco on the back of a widow, and I found that to be really impressive on her. They just went above and beyond to just give her like this great paint job. I don't know what does it for me, but it just pops. The perfect combination of all these colors just really did it for me. And now let's actually get some of her accessories. Let's get her one of them bracers on, and let's apply it to her. And right there, as such, the smoke effect comes out perfectly. I don't know, I'm just really impressed. Like, this is one of the things I wouldn't have expected a Marvel Legends figure to come, or at least not this early on. But I guess it's a precursor, because I know the 20th anniversary figures are also seemingly jam-packed and loaded, especially that Captain America. They're loaded with like all these effects, and Black Widow was a precursor to that. And that's a firing motion right there. It's meant to like fire like one of her widow stings. I don't think she really fires any bullets from there. It's more like kind of like these paralyzing like darts. But yeah, like, oh man, like the face sculpt like that. Oh, that head sculpt is just great. Look at how that eye just glistens. The green on that eye. I don't know. This figure just really impressed me. Like, it's just perfect. It's just perfect. And like the jacket is kind of the jetpack is kind of a hassle to get on with the jacket, but once you get it on, it's a lot easier to remove than to actually put on. And yeah, like, it's just like I said, this figure is great. I just can't sing enough of the praises. I've already said the two bad things with the figure, but from then on out, it's all A1. It's all impressive. It's all just, yeah, I know. It's all great for the Black Widow figure. I cannot stop singing the praises. I would say that this is probably the best Black Widow figure that I own. And you know, and like if I have an actual Avengers shelf with figures, this is probably the representative that I'm gonna have to, you know, to be the Black Widow, along with like other, you know, like standard like Pizza Spider-Man, you know, like the definitive version of the figure. That's gonna be who I'm gonna have, this Black Widow. And that jetpack effect is really great. The flame effects, I haven't tried it on other figures. I wonder if I could like apply it to like an Iron Man or something. I don't know if it fits on the pegs, on the bottom pegs of the foot of an Iron Man figure. I should have tried that. I'll probably try that next time and see, and give you guys a notice of if whether that flame effect actually applies, could apply to that Iron Man as well. The braces are easily removable. That's just a great thing. I do worry though. I do worry about like how small though like the pin is for like the hands. Like her hands are really tiny, and that pin is even really tinier. And I'm just that's one of my fears though. It's like I'm kind of scared that it might break off at one point or another. But like, look, oh man, like that's great posing on the figure itself. I don't know. It's just, I'm gonna go back to the splits. I knew it. I just wish she could do the splits. It would just lend itself to like much more dynamic posing, but I'm not gonna front. I am still very impressed with what this figure came with. A1 figure. I can't stop singing its praises. If you see this figure at your Walmart, pick it up. It's the definitive Black Widow so far. I know not that many people are into this costume of hers, this 80s, 90s costume of hers, but I dig it. It's different from the standard black, you know, black suit that usually comic book characters carry, in particular, you know, Shield members. But it just pops for me. The gray, the brown, the yellow, the red, it just pops all around for me. So yeah, get it.